Hey, I'm Jaro, and the promo art for this episode brings up two big questions about Amity Blight. One, is she grounded, stuck in her house for the Day of Unity? Like, the Amity information from these past two episodes was that one, she's gonna talk to her parents about abomatons, and then two, Otalia took away her Pentagram. Like, I thought Amity's little Tamagotchi emoji phone was goofy in Eclipse Lake, and I didn't realize she was doing what any reasonable 14-year-old in this situation would do and have something her strict parents would not know about. If she's grounded, this could be the second season finale where she's out of the main fight at the end, but I don't want her to be trussed up with a broken leg on the Day of Unity. This fight is too big for her to stay out of. The second big question about Amity Blight, are her parents gonna die? They both have a mark of being extremely killable, and my gut says you cannot be that vulnerable and get out of this alive. And I saw one person asking why they would develop Alador as a character just to kill him off, but no, you don't know. That's why they develop these characters, to kill them off for emotional impact. Come on, you gotta think like a sadistic writer here. But 2 seasons of the Owl House have shown extremely vulnerable characters survive on their wit and connections with other people. And by wit, I mostly mean wild magic. It would be extremely on theme for the show if Amity taught her parents some wild magic to help them survive. I need to know what the Blight parents thought of Ed and Em going multi-track and the rebellion at Hexside. I mean, they're probably mad, but mostly scared. I need to see Odalia realize that her love of conformity is not keeping anyone safe, and the world that she's helping create is gonna hurt everyone she loves, and oh my god, I have a family member like this. Encanto and Turning Red have had this trend of matriarchs changing their minds, so I guess let's see if this keeps up that Disney trend. Oh my god, it's working. I don't know if I like seeing his face.
You haven't been home in like how many hundreds of years? What if you changed?
He's got a point though. He's not two-dimensional on purpose.
We can make another Grim Walker.
What the hell?
Not until I've dealt with this one.
Dealt with. So funny
The Day
little.
of Unity
They're
is about to begin.
already in there. Why is everyone in a cloak? Like, I gotta pause this. Like, he hasn't been home in hundreds of years, so wherever the portal was before Ida had it, did he not have it? Did he lose it for a few hundred years? Did it go through one of those time pools into the future out of his grasp? That's the only explanation that makes sense right now.
Stated to hear of your demotion, Kikimora.
Please stop talking to me.
Bus driver. They are very reliant on abomatons. Show us a way to disable them.
Blights always uphold their end of the deal, dear.
Change your name then.
It might be time for the kids to play a more active role.
Did he make some deal on her behalf? On their behalf?
Hey guys, Dad might listen.
Yeah, he might, but is your mom worse than I thought?
You're grounded.
Ugh, kinda saw that coming. Actual weapons, actual disguises.
A milestone of malfeasance in my new life of crime. This is just a trick to get me to wear clothes. It won't work.
Anything else I can
Bad
do?
thought.
I am a titan. Totally frightened?
Yeah, maybe keep it under wraps.
You're still a little guy.
He really is. He's been kidnapped before.
We have 24 hours until
Looks
the
like
day
a board game.
Do we hide one of you? We can't count on that after my stunt with the bats.
Do you off one of you?
Replacements.
Oh.
We can't stop the draining spell, but we can corrupt it. That's where the Owl Lady comes in.
Back to the curse.
The Curse Eater.
Gonna share the curse? Okay. I mean, it was working.
That's right. My curse warps magic. Oh, it did quite a number on you two.
You remember incorrectly. I was completely unfazed.
Love this guy.
I'll control a pair of abominations to release Everwolf's flesh-eating beetles into the crowd.
Flesh-eating
We'll create a distraction.
A distraction. Looks really deadly.
The safest bet is to have Ida tap into the spell by taking my place, sigil and all.
Oh, she's gonna get branded?
Why are we acting like Edelin's the only one? Please, let me do this as
No, you haven't had your curse that long. You don't know how it would react.
I mean,
But I do. I got the Raine whispers watching out for me.
Heck yes, Owl Lady!
this looks very final. And why can't Lilith help? And you don't look like you want to die. And the Boiling Isles is really vor crazy. Gonna get eaten. Ida eats people. That's so illegible.
What I
Oh,
got.
ponytail.
The coat's finally dry. I thought you'd carve an egg.
I got to decide what my future looked like. Want them to have that option too.
Try to play them music sometime. They can hear you.
What? That's kind of a non-answer with the Palisman.
Really
An
want to do
egg.
this.
Well, of course I don't. You know, even before the curse, I couldn't stand covens. If it's the only way to stop this, then I'm gonna do it.
This feels so whack.
Save your girlfriend.
I never said I was gonna.
Ooh, but you wanna.
You're thinking
Written
about
all
it?
over your face.
Stop talking like that. This isn't goodbye. I command it.
We'll see each other after the Day of Unity.
Will you?
When we succeed. We have the advantage, after all. We've got King the Titan and Luce the Human on our side. Legends in the making.
Don't forget Ida, the owl lady.
Already a legend, and the most horrifying one of them all.
She really is.
We'll be back together before you know it.
He has the protective cloak.
Let's get moving.
The way they smile at each other. Am I reading too much into it? They're in love.
Promise you'll protect her.
They
Promise.
can't promise that.
The covens against the throne.
Wait, can we please not make this our battle cry?
AKA the cat.
Titan, help us.
Is it cringe, Darius? Oh, he's taking their oaths personally, is he? You could cover your distinctive mane a little, Ida.
Did you hear that, Gus?
Yeah, no, I guess we'll have to go home. Well, it's been fun. See you around, Lucy.
Proper rebellion. Oh, is Hunter with them? Is that how they're connected with Darius?
I want you around. I thought you were all hiding.
They were. But then they heard Darius ordered me to protect them.
You must be dealing with a lot after learning.
Belos is evil? Don't worry.
Is he not telling anyone about the Grimwalker thing? Friendship?
Don't you dare mention that thing around them.
You're a Grimwalker? They seem to like you.
So I shouldn't worry how they react, right? If that's the case, have you told them about helping Philip?
Whoa,
Yeah, I overheard everything.
bringing that all out.
Don't tell them.
They would take it really well. They brought a human into the fold. You're tight. So it amplifies a ton of stuff. Ah, Gus is so cool. Powerful kids.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, you probably knew him, huh? Oh, I didn't pick up on that. Ooh, that works. Ah, Willow style. I love this gang of kids. Rescue your princess from her tower. The imagery, oh my gosh, it's so good.
Mom, we can shout as loud as we want, but money always shouts louder.
Hurts.
The world is ending. No one will listen to us. And I just want to know that Luce is safe.
Okay, Gen Z moment.
What do you think Luce would say to you right now? Probably something dorky, but also sweet. Anything is possible. Or she'd say that every problem has a solution, and I am not letting the world end before we go on a real date. I would say all that. Luce! Potato!
One date,
It's
one
all
date.
over, Amity, I promise.
Please.
It's going to be the most mundane slice of life date ever.
Please, please, please.
Awesome. I know. Crikey.
The animation budget went
I
up.
can't believe I just said that. Crikey. How did I even think that? Luce, be cool next time.
No, that's so loose.
Will you help me tell them about the draining spell? That's why we're here.
How is she supposed to think after all that? Yeah, everyone came for you, even Grumpy Boy. Oh my god, oh, I have to rewatch that right now.
Luce! Sweet potato! Going to be the most mundane slice of life date ever.
I just really want, like, I know they have like 3 episodes left in the 3rd season and they're all 45-minute specials, but maybe half of one of those 45-minute specials could be just so slice of life, epilogue, give me everything I want. Like, do we need to write letters to make a post-series comic series happen? She's stressing out. Yeah, can you talk about the curse?
Know
It's
that
what
face.
broke you up.
Jealous I may be a better coven head than you? Well,
You'll never be able to practice wild magic again.
We don't know. Her hands can pop off.
but if I can do this to help, why would I refuse?
We're almost there. Try not to say much.
Oh,
Whoa!
you're suddenly hot.
This works a little too well.
I wonder...
Whoa,
It works!
It's time. You ready?
that's intense. Okay, is Lilith gonna jump in front of that? Are you gonna stop this? No, did you really get it? Just one irreversible transformation after another.
I hope this last shipment will be swift.
She's so pathetic little meow meow. I did not see that arc for her. Now she's getting experimented
Stay
on.
here, King. It's safer. Guarding the perimeter.
I don't know. He needs something to do or he'll pick something to do.
He's my friend, right?
Who's that?
Collector.
Hello? I want to play a new game.
What the hell? What's that? Please don't get led away by a trail of treats.
Introducing
Neck?
It's 700 horsepower, has 2 very powered jetpacks.
Kiki, just this little tiny.
I'm taller than everyone.
one.
Yeah, short people rage is a thing, I'll attest to that.
It looks empty.
What, was Alador a rat? That can happen?
Limits.
What?
Mrs. Blight!
And we are all about invaluable assets.
Can't get enough of them.
I'm an asset gal myself.
As for the troubles, we'll return to our duties.
Hello.
I thought I recognized
Right, the
that
voice.
annoying
No.
voice.
Kiki, give it a break. Give it a... All at once. All at once. Can't you do something for your kid, Odalia? Okay, so it's just citizens in cloaks. Wow. Was that? Those look really specific. Were those the crew or something?
While I was recovering from the fire flu, she fired half my team and expected us to continue working.
More Disney shade.
Should let you return to your duties.
The Emperor's Coven requires I take a meal break.
Sounds like I joined the wrong coven. This isn't big.
I'm probably not the right person to give Dad advice. You know, never really met mine.
Ow. Are we getting more
Spend
adoptions?
time with my kids. Get to know them. Things are gonna change.
There's not gonna be an after to the Day of Unity.
Oh, he gets to break the news. Okay. Some more blight fights ahead.
They'll just be grounded with maximum security.
Don't you get it?
What's your deal?
Witch hunter. Are you trying to make me look bad? Trying?
All you're concerned about?
Don't you talk to my girlfriend like that. Girlfriend?
Oh, yeah.
No. We'll
Didn't
find
even
you a
know.
new girlfriend. Someone who's not on wanted posters everywhere.
Well, at least she's not homophobic. Right, this is your domain. Get it! Oh, damn.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Well, she's not done yet.
Belos will probably snap you in two after I hand you over.
That hurts so much. She doesn't know what she's saying.
Aren't all your friends at the Day of Unity?
A turncoat? Come on. Who in the cats betrayed them? Okay.
How would I do that?
It was the power of science. But you almost
Power
had
of
it,
you.
sweetie.
Aw.
The Emperor is planning to wipe out everyone with the draining spell.
Turncoat.
You already knew?
What he does with our products is none of our business.
Thank you, capitalist. Oh, Dahlia.
Making that face.
That's
this
where
is why I don't
Amity
tell you things.
gets it from.
We'll live like royalty in the new world. Crowns and everything.
You cannot be one of the good ones to Belos. Oh, Oracle magic does that. I guess we almost saw that. And then power tripping Kikimor. What was... Live, kid, live, kid. Whoa. Okay, thought he was gonna have wings for a second. This is your home turf. Get her. Okay, not a ship save, maybe a friendship save. They're all teaming up together. Oh, illusion time. Gus! You gave her a jetpack.
The jetpack actually works.
Good going, Alador.
It's what's best for the family.
What's best for the family is putting an end to all this.
Oh, he gets the glowing abomination eyes. Ooh, whoa. Yeah, your product came from somewhere, honey.
Destroying our life's work.
Well, you're destroying their lives.
Destroy it any further.
How far would she go
This
against...
work is finished. Also, I quit.
I've been meaning to find a more competent business partner anyway.
Dude,
You won't be getting your severance package.
are they divorced now?
You're going to go rescue your friend. You'll need a pilot.
Yeah.
And Luce,
Best way to keep your kids
as
safe.
for Dahlia, you are always welcome at our home. I'm confused.
What's going on?
I'm sorry. It happened so fast. I didn't even realize what was going on. She wanted to protect you.
She's being taken to Belos.
Well, that protects Hunter from Belos. But what the hell? Gus, you agreed to that? Excuse me? What? Are we getting into cliffhanger territory now? Are we getting into no outro music now? This doesn't feel over, but clearly it is. The credits are rolling. What the hell? Oh, come on. I don't want to look the Titan in his dead eyes. I don't want to look the Blood Moon in its red eye. I shipped Odalia and Alador like a chump. I really wonder how their arc would have gone differently if this show got more time. But as it is, this show loves villains that stand for like a real world heinous ideology. And so what am I expecting the walking infomercial to have a shred of good in her heart? That's my bad. That's a blind spot. I rewatched the episode and I almost didn't survive because the Lumity princess rescue scene made my heart almost stop. They gave that kiss scene so many frames. They had micro expressions. I read that a guy called Tom Barkle animated that, and that was so perfect, thank you. But gay brain off, theory brain on, loses Palisman. It's so cute that she made it an egg, but the way it's carved really made me think it could be a snake. Like, that's what I thought it was when she like held it up. But like, look at the way it's carved. It has a swirl on it. It could unwind. And then Ida says that Palisman can hear music, and that really makes me wonder like what kind of music the final fight will be set to. We have had some good music related fights so far, like Grom, Ida's Requiem. These are songs that happened in a fight around a relationship. If a relationship is needed in this equation, maybe there's a song for the Found family that Luz has found on the Boiling Isles, or like her love for her friends. Or maybe they'll yell at her and tell her to stop sacrificing herself so much, and her Palisman will hatch. So I'm just like thinking, what is sufficiently emotional, and because of what Ida said, song related, to make this happen? And then the fact that Luz swapped out with Hunter is so wild. Like, I saw her turn gold and do the Golden Guard teleport, but so much was happening that I just forgot until it came up at the end. I am the ideal magic trick audience with how easily distracted I was. My brain clears its history after like 2 events. And then rewatching made me go from who's the spy for Belos to the spy is Raine whispers. Like, I want it to be Everwolf because I'm way too attached to Darius and Raine, but this show does set up and pay off, set up and pay off. And Everwolf not speaking has set up more Everwolf not speaking, and Raine's constant like 3 separate guilty looks at Ida. That just makes me pretty sure it's them. I do not know what the motivation there is. Like, did Terra's tea work? Like, maybe the whistle wasn't enough? Or is it something else? Just like fear? Not everything has to have a magical explanation. There has to be something that would make a confident, principled person like Raine betray loved ones. And then this episode made it look like King and Lilith could act out somehow. Like, they both seemed like they wanted to do more. And then King's Titan heritage and his connection with the Collector keeps coming up, so I'm a little nervous that when they tell him to stay out of the way, he's going to go into his head and confront the Chaos Deity all by himself. And then it looks like Alador's vent to King was another way for the creators to vent their Disney frustrations. Like, not necessarily, but at a certain level of specificity, you begin to wonder. So that's the way I'm reading it. I think every artist striving for greatness reaches that point where it's been an unreasonable amount of hours at the workstation, and your limbs are getting cold, and you miss your family, and you miss food. And I'm pretty sure that the people working on this show got through art schools and such, so they're prepared to give that much. But the thing is that Disney keeps piling on more. The mouse doesn't care that you're sick, and they don't care that you're stressed, and in fact, why not cut the show in half, and maybe your staff too? Danateris made this damn cool show, and Disney does not appreciate it for the gift that it is. I think a lot of other cancelled shows don't bring up the matter of their cancellation within the show itself because, like, maybe they think there's no place for it, maybe they think it doesn't have entertainment value. But clearly there is some, and it seems like they've been through so much, there is really no reason to stay silent about that. Whenever a show gets cancelled, the cancellation is a part of the story, whether they were ready or not. It comes out in the rushed plot lines, abrupt endings, so it is fully cathartic that the Owl House is addressing it through its characters, while still getting on with the point. It is not in denial of its death, it is looking it straight in the eyes. Last off, I still love that this show is trying to give everyone some focus as the show ends. Gus is here, Willow is here. I love seeing them all fight alongside each other. A proper kid crew. It reminds me of the main cast of The Last Airbender, and I kind of want them to have more cool fights all together, but ultimately the story has got to center around Luz and her connections with people. But do you think Willow's coat in this episode was a reference to her beta design? She wears it really well. I think that's all my thoughts for this episode. Literally so much happened. I am even more confused about the origins of the portal. Like, Belos hasn't been home for hundreds of years. Where was it at then? I still think it's possible that the Day of Unity ritual could make the Titan stand up. Does anyone else feel like you've got to get all your thoughts out all at once? Because, like, maybe the fandom is ending and not just the show. But any community is what you make of it. Whether we're gonna keep thinking about these characters after the show ends, or if this is just a for now type of thing. I hope you'll get your thoughts out in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. Bye! And also, the human world is going to be completely unrecognizable to Belos, which is not hard because he's just the worst impulses from hundreds of years ago running rampant. Your ideas are flawed and we don't want you anymore. If I saw a genocidal colonial man roll up in my neighborhood, I'd be like, boo, we hate your pussy.